2 slices, and I'm going to let Clarissa slice you. Yeah.
Well, we came up with the idea for the donut shop probably, 15 years ago. We were at the shore with our sons. We saw this shop, and they had this great little machine, and we always thought, oh, someday we'll open the donut shop. It would be something fun when the kids were grown and, not getting any younger. And Beacon is doing fantastic. This space became available, and we live right up the block. So we thought, what better spot, what a better time. And, it's gone beyond our wildest dreams.
This is the hard work.
I was a wreck the first night before it opened. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, do you think anybody's going to come in? Do you think anybody's going to stop by? And, I knew they were good. I knew our glazes were good, our ideas were good, but, you never know. So, yeah, I would have never in a million years predicted how well it took off. Like, it was like a tidal wave. Yeah, it was amazing, actually. We went through a lot of different ideas for names. Scott, Craig, and Ryan had their say. Everybody. I think we probably went through 50 names. At one point, we were thinking we'd be down at the other end of Main Street, so we were going to call it East End Donuts. But we're like, East End Donuts isn't going to work in the middle of Main Street, so we finally thought Glazed Over kind of just was like a fun. We could go a lot of different ways with it and do a lot of different things. Our donut making process starts right off the bat in the morning. We make our glazes, so they have to get in the warmers, get those started so they're nice and soft. We get all our drizzles out, get all the toppings set up, make sure our boxes are ready. We then start making our batters. We usually do 3 right off the top of the day to just get us started and all set for the rush in the morning. And that process is, we special order our batter from a place in the Midwest. So that it's a pretty simple process. It's just a matter of, mixing it, and then it has to set for 10 minutes. And then we put it in the hopper, and away we go. It's not complicated, but it's busy. You have the order form, and you get to come in and you customize your donut. It's whatever you're feeling that day. Do you feel like a lemon with coconut and raspberry? We have naked donuts, which people enjoy. We have, something as simple as cinnamon and sugar. So it's you can do whatever you want. It's your donut. Donut of the day that's probably like the hardest part of everything, because you want to be creative, you want it to be fun, you want it to taste good, you want it to be different. So, it's kind of like you think the day before, you're like, okay, that donut sounds good, but then you come in the next morning, your taste buds might be saying something different, or maybe it's a rainy day, or it's a hot day, or, something might, come across you at night. So, yeah, it's a group process of, what tastes good. There are some days we get it on the first donut, we all taste it, that's great. There's some days we're 4 donuts in and we're kind of like, then we finally find it. So then the process of naming it and, coming up with the caption, a little something nice to put on Instagram. The difficulties we had were keeping up at first, because we never in a million years anticipated having the response that we had. So that probably was the most difficult thing. I mean, it's not a bad problem to have, but you just want to make sure that you're able to give the customers what they want in a timely fashion and have it be, how you want it to be served. So just keeping up was our biggest problem. Keeping up with we had to increase our batter order 3-fold. We had to, make our glazes. I thought I'd be making, much smaller amounts. So, just the shopping and all that that's the most difficult. That was the most difficult. And again, like I said, that's not a bad problem. It was just a huge learning curve. I'd like to see maybe, another shop somewhere. People come from a long way away some days. We're really amazed and so thankful how far people come to get their donuts. So maybe another shop or 2 in, some other locations, so that we can, kind of spread that glazed over flavor all over the place.
Yeah.
People get so excited. The reward is when people are so funny. Like, it makes us laugh. Like, coming in and seeing people like look at the menu and be like, oh my gosh, like we get to choose all this, or they get their donuts, and watching them walk over to the table, open the box, and take a picture and then post it, you know, and that is like, you know, who would have thought? Like, it's so cool to see that. And honestly, watching their faces when they're watching the machine, the little kids are like so awesome to watch. They get so excited to watch that donut plop out of the machine. It's like they're funny to watch. They're cute. So it's just fun watching everybody's reactions. You know, the thought of coming to the door, opening your own door, flipping that sign, and just, you know, it was kind of a cool idea and a cool feeling to be like, yeah, this is, you know, look what we did. You know, it was kind of a dream.